Well, with us right now, joining us is Mr. Mayor Greg Ballard. How are you, sir?
I am terrific. I'm looking forward to all of this.
What kind of, I just got to get this started. What kind of nightmare must this have been just in the days leading up to it? I mean, because just for us to pack to come here pretty much gives us a heart attack. And we were packing for several million people. That's what you just did.
We did. But we've been doing it for 4 years. Great committee. The citizens have really come together, and I could talk about so much about how this has meant to the city, but not just the sports aspect, but the charity aspect, the neighborhood revitalization, millions of dollars, and so many different huge events have gone on as a result of the game. But the game is still to be played, and we'll nail that one also.
Well, so one thing that we've noticed here, we've been here a couple days now. Everyone is so friendly. They're always this friendly.
Oh my gosh.
This is the city of Indianapolis.
Or you guys just putting on a show for everybody.
It's kind of funny. I'm getting interviewed a lot about the East Coast brashness versus Midwestern hospitality, what we call Hoosier hospitality. Yeah, that's right.
So everybody's just chill. Nobody says anything.
Yeah, it's different out there too. So
here, let me give you an LA greeting. Sup.
Yeah, exactly.
I know that one too. See, I spent 23 years active duty in the Marine Corps.
Oh, terrific.
So I've lived all across the country and in different places around the
Pendleton?
world. My first duty station was 3 years in Camp Pendleton.
Fantastic.
Back in the 78 to 81. And it was, so I know that routine also. And this is real. I mean, people ask, is it real? Yeah, it absolutely is real. People are very nice here, but as I like to say, sometimes when you're nice, they think, well, you don't get anything done. No, this city gets things done because that's why we get the Super Bowl and the Final Fours and everything else.
The Colts aren't in the Super Bowl, so do you have a rooting interest in who wins the game?
Well, I have to be careful here in my official capacity, but I will tell you, honestly, you can read this for yourselves. This is a Manning town.
A Manning town.
And the Patriots are the arch rivals of the Colts. So which way do you think most of the citizens of Indianapolis are leaning right now?
They're leaning towards Payne's little brother.
I think so. I think so.
Well, you know what? Interesting quote from Eli, though, yesterday when he was talking to his teammates. He said, guys, losing the Super Bowl is horrible. You could just ask my big brother because, Payne obviously had one loss.
Wow.
What do you think of that? Eli kind of throwing Big Brother under the bus there.
Actually, I guess the best thing about that is really a true comment. I've heard that from numerous football players.
Really?
That they get to this point and then they just can't quite get over the hump.
After losing it.
It's almost easier to lose along the way. But, getting into it is a big deal, and the fact that you're there. I mean, how does Buffalo feel, back in the day?
4 years.
4 years in a row. But, and some people look at that as, well, they never made it.
That's a great accomplishment.
That's a great accomplishment, for God's
Nobody
sake.
else has done that.
4 years in a row. No one's ever done that. No one's ever going to do that again.
I don't think so. So, I thought that was great. But some people see that differently. So, It's okay. I'm glad that Peyton got one. It's a great moment in our city's history, clearly, to have that happen. To get there, I was down there when they lost to New Orleans, and it was sad. We really did not expect that to happen. I will tell you, we were pretty confident going into it, but that's why they play the game.
Mr. Mayor, so how does it all, I guess, come together? You've got, you go through the bidding process, and then you're awarded the Super Bowl. It's coming to your city. What happens immediately after you're awarded the game, and now you've got to get your town ready to host this big game?
Well, there's a blueprint, if you will, a little bit, and then you go and make it your own. So you start 4 years out, and you start going to the Super Bowls, and you see it. And I went to the security aspects, see all security, which is huge, the logistics aspects, especially halftime, that sort of thing. And the different people and as the committees grow throughout the next couple of years, they start going to the Super Bowls to see how they've been done, and then how we can make it our own with given our facilities and our how we want to make it look. That's really how it plays out. And then the last year, the NFL kind of takes over, but at the same time, you've got your momentum going, right, and how you're gonna do all of this. The halftime show is from the is the NFL's clearly a lot of things with the NFL. But at the same time, what you do surrounding it is special. Just like we, when people come to visit here, they'll see the Super Bowl Village there along downtown, that 3-block area, right next to the NFL Experience. And you can see the compactness for our downtown. That's why the sporting events love coming to us so much, and conventions coming, because our compact downtown,
right.
It's all walkable. It's very friendly. All the restaurants are here. A lot of the sites are here. And so that's what makes it special to come here.
Now, Mr. Mayor, you talked about the village. Have you ridden the zip line?
No, I have not ridden the zip line. I'm thinking I've done enough of my Marine Corps days and all that stuff. So I'll leave that one to others.
All right, can you help us out? Because apparently we are a couple of pounds over the limit. Can you help us out so that we can get on that?
7 pounds in the morning when I'm not clothed. and that's, is there going to be a scale there? Are they just going to take your word for it?
It's safety first now.
Safety first. There you go, safety first. See,
or should I be starving
smart mayor. The mayor's a smart man. He does it as safety first. He doesn't want. These guys came from the UK, from Sky Sports News, and they rode the zip line, and there was a horrible accident, right, Mr. Mayor? We don't want that. We don't want that in the news.
Actually, I watched Sky Sport a lot. My last duty station was in Stuttgart.
Oh, really? Excellent.
And we went to London quite a bit.
That's
My
how you
family
get
went
American
to London
football over there.
Oh, I watched the last time I was over there. I actually watched the Colts on TV. You had the Colts on TV.
We see. There you go. It is awesome.
That was just like 2 years ago when I was visiting. And we have our sister city, which is the county of Northamptonshire there, which is the heart of Motorsports Valley. Yep. And so we went over there to sign those documents, and I spent the weekend in London and watched the Colts on TV.
There you go. That's Sky Sports News, baby. That's what we're there for. Yeah. One more question before we let you get away, Mr. Mayor. So you all answered the political question of who is going to who's going to
be up front, but yeah, you're right. I think you got it out of there.
Yeah, I think we got it out of there. So the New York, real quickly, who wins the Super Bowl this weekend?
Wow. That's
what they do to us.
I haven't been asked that one.
That's all they do to us is give us your prediction.
Wow. Oh, my heavens.
I know. Really it's a tough one. I know. As a matter of fact, we'll try to make sure no one in the New England area, if you answer one way, and no one in the New York area if you answer the other way.
What happens here stays in Britain.
There you go.
Yeah, I know with social media and Twitter and Facebook and everything, nobody will know this in about 5 seconds, right?
That's true. We do have an account or two.
That's true. Well, he sees our Twitter page up. There you go.
You got to like Eli in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, that's smart. That is smart. Eli has been fantastic in the fourth quarter.
We both got the Giants, just to be fair.
Okay.
Just
like Eli in the fourth quarter.
Just Mr. Mayor, the city has been fantastic. Seriously. Everyone has been great, and the one thing we keep saying, the hospitality. Fantastic.
Can't say enough.
Yeah. Fantastic.
It'll be there all week. People love being around here and they love visiting.
The little room cards and the cards from the kids.
For the kids.
I hate cheesy things.
But
they irritate me. They irritate me. Right. But that was touching.
He loves that.
Truly touching.
He loved that. We had one here at our desk when we got here on Radio Row, and then we had a couple in our hotel rooms. It was really nice. One of the little girls said we flew into Cincinnati and we drove up to Indianapolis, and we kept passing these farms. And one of the things that one of the little girls wrote was she wrote a picture of a farm with a duck and a sheep and stuff. And she said, "I love being able to live in a farm." And I was like, "That's cool. We just passed a whole bunch of them on the way up here."
First kid though said the hospitals are great. I was a little concerned about that one personally, what he was warning us about. You guys will love the hospitals.
Right. Can I mention one more thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the great things, I could go on and on, but I'll just talk about one particular thing, the Super Cure, which is a breast cancer research. We have the only clinic here in the world that takes healthy breast tissue and compares it to diseased breast tissue. All right, and you had two ladies from London who came here, and I met them yesterday. I was over there at the cancer clinic yesterday, and they flew in to see what we were doing here, and they were from London, and they were kind of amazed that we have so many women, hundreds of women who are donating healthy breast tissue to compare to diseased breast tissue. So it's having an impact in England too.
Right.
So I want you to know that. Because they wanted to be a part of it also here. And so that's happening as a result of the Super Bowl. That's the sort of thing. And that's going to have a global impact.
Gain.
It's going, and this tissue is going out to different clinics and labs across the world so that people can study them. So it's pretty special what's going on around here.
That is awesome. One more thing. Hopefully this one, I know, but there's one more thing. I'm a big steak guy. I love my steak. where can I go get just a fabulous steak?
Okay, there's a lot of great steakhouses here. Morton's and Ruth's Chris, and
We got those
somebody
in
that-
L.A.
I understand, but
Yes.
you don't have, and I get
This is
that.
it.
St. Elmo's. St. Elmo's.
I keep hearing that name.
St. Elmo's.
It's 110 years old, I believe it is. I think it was 1902.
So this has
110
nothing to
years
do with
old.
the fire.
Jeff,
No,
we're going to St.
No. St. Elmo's place. Make sure you call ahead because the reservations are tight. The sports journalism community is in there all
Yes.
the time.
Right.
Peter
And
King writes about it
so,
and things.
Yeah, so make sure you call ahead, or you can just walk in. Maybe you get. Actually, I walked in there last night, and there was kind of a area in the bar area you might have been able to eat. I don't know about there's two
Right.
different areas in there. So,
All right,
that is a legendary
We're on our way.
steakhouse in the city.
As soon as we're done with you, we're calling in our reservation. St.
All right.
St. Elmo's.
That works.
And we'll say the mayor sent us.
There's a lot of that going on.
Mr. Mayor, thank
Thanks
you very
so much
much
for
for
your
taking
time.
some time. We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys. Appreciate it.
Enjoy the game.
Thanks.